The Rockford Area Convention and Visitors Bureau grants $54,000 to 26 artists, organizations, and nonprofits in Rockford on Wednesday. Leaders say these community artists access grants allow each recipient to put the funds towards art programs and events. They say it helps artists feel empowered, and each project can reach so many people in the community while positively impacting them. Anyone with a creative endeavor can submit an application with the budget they desire and how it aligns with Rockford Arts. Applications are open in August and close mid-November.
It's super important to provide funding to local artists and arts organizations and organizations doing creative projects. One of the number one things that we hear from local artists and creatives is that like they've got all these ideas, but they need funding, they need support.